My wife won't stand up, but she will shut you down. A bit of context beforehand. My wife, 32, and I, 27, live near Paris and often have to travel by subway for practical reasons. The subways in France have folding seats for people to use, and the common rule there is to stand up when the wagon is crowded so that people can have more space. My wife is disabled, and suffers from chronic pain that makes her very uncomfortable when she stands up without moving for a few minutes. So she found herself a folding seat for the 20 minutes we had to stay in the subway. The story starts maybe 2 minutes after she found her seat. The wagon started to get filled with a lot of people, and, because of that, everyone except her stood up to let people enter it and have a bit more space. But it seemed not to be enough for two decrepit individuals in their 60s who decided to place themselves next to her and start complaining about people not standing up so they can have more space. You know, like it wasn't targeted at her at all. Usually, my wife doesn't say much, but this time she was pissed and decided to get at them as much as she could. She opened her bag and showed her CMI, a card for people with mobility issues, to pinpoint the fact that no, she can't stand up. And the old couple instantly stopped their nagging by pretending they couldn't see or hear her. So she pointed out that she at least deserved an apology for their rudeness, at which one of the two responded, "But we couldn't know that you were disabled, it's not written on your face." Oh God. My wife tore this person another one right on the spot, stating that 80% of disabilities are invisible and that having to show her card to nasty people without getting any kind of apology was awful enough to endure. And she continued until the two retired dumbwits decided that staying at this place wasn't a good plan anymore and that trying to blend into the crowd behind was a far better idea, especially since now our side of the wagon was staring at the whole ordeal because of the 4K drama taking place in front of their eyes. Needless to say, nobody heard anything from them afterward, and they left the wagon a few stops later. And my wife stayed in her seat until we had to go, and I made sure to tell her how proud I am of her.